Hey guys, today's video is why narcissistic women can actually most often get men, but they can't keep the men. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. We're going to try to keep this video 3-4 minutes. Basically, narcissistic, you probably could say borderline too, do the same thing because it's in the same cluster, cluster B personalities, narcissistic, personality, borderline, antisocial, all cluster B personality, histrionic. Um, Basically, guys, the narcissist borderlines, a lot of these women are attractive. I actually had one of my narcissist girlfriends, someone I went to high school with. She told me this herself. She said, I can get guys, but I can't keep them. And I'm going to try to briefly explain why. Part of the narcissism is all those features, guys, like first thing, they're going to love bomb you. They come in, they love bomb you. And then it's mostly just them pulling the wool over your eyes. That's how they gain their victims. So if you want, let's say there's a girl that you really like, you want to date her, right? Or it could even be a borderline, because they borderline narcissist kind of a little bit same behaviors slightly. I'm not going to say it's the same mental illness, but you're going to see some of the same similar behaviors from borderline to narcissism, like ghosting behavior. Both borderline women and narcissistic women both ghost, and both borderline women and narcissism often have a lack of empathy. I would say that the lack of empathy is the major reason why they can't keep their boyfriend, why they can't keep their friends, why they can't keep their husband, because they're constantly doing things that upset their friend, upset their boyfriend, upset their husband. And because they have that narcissistic personality disorder, they have no care about the other person's feelings. I'll give you a perfect example. With the same girl I graduated with, guys, she knew that I liked her. I met her at a bar at the place I work at. I work at a bar. Got her phone number. She knew I was into her. She knew that I, wanted to date her, maybe be a boyfriend, be close to her, maybe have a relationship, right? That she knew I wanted that. So what does this narcissistic female do? She totally future fakes me. She totally 100% led me on to think that something was going to happen. She actually kissed me on the lips and told me she liked me. That's what you're going to get from these women. They totally just future fake. And what that future faking is when you first meet these narcissistic women, could even be a borderline woman. You first meet them and you think everything's going to be great. Usually it's that love bomb stage with a narcissist or borderline. You're going to get love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. Everything's great at first. And then quickly, once they have you in their clutches, then they start being disrespectful. Then they start being cold to you. They start devaluing you. They start pushing you away. Like, for example, the girl, she had a rocky relationship. One of her last boyfriends was very, very assaultive to her. So I think she equates love and relationships with danger. Often women that get assaulted can relate love and close feelings. It can actually trigger fear and PTSD in that woman. So if you have a girlfriend that's been past history of assault, the closer you get to her, she may actually start pushing you away because of her PTSD symptoms, because the last guy that said loved her, he might have beat the shit out of her. So now she equates love with abuse. But the reason why these narcissistic borderline women, they often just go guy to guy to guy to guy. Like for example, this girl I know, I've only known her probably 6 months. Right when I first met her, she told me she had just got done dating 2 guys. And then she started dating one guy pretty seriously. And then most recently, we basically got in an argument over the Thanksgiving period. She wanted me to take her on a round trip to a family member's birthday party. And I had to work that afternoon. So I said I could only do one trip. I could only fly her one way. And so what does this narcissistic female do? She immediately, it was actually Thanksgiving morning. I told her I could only do one-way trip. She immediately lashes out at me, tells me she hates me, tells me she despises me just because I couldn't do the round trip ride. I told her, I said, I'm more than willing to bring you to the birthday party. What does she do? She immediately just stops contact with me. She refuses to answer my text messages. text messages. She refuses to answer my phone calls. This is why these women can't retain guys like me, because guys like me, we're not going to put up with the fucking bullshit. We're not going to put up with fucking, them running out on us with other, you know what I mean? So basically the reason why they cannot retain men is because they have that narcissistic borderline lack of empathy. So they don't care about their boyfriend's feelings when they do things. A perfect example. So this girl ghosted me after that Thanksgiving, after I told her I couldn't do the round trip ride. She ghosted me for literally 2 weeks. Didn't hear from her. She was refusing my phone calls, refusing my text, just because I couldn't do the round trip ride. This is why she can't retain a guy, because men are not going to put up with that fucking behavior. And then what does she do when she finally hits me up? She tells me that I'm verbally abusive to her, which mostly it was just me being upset that she was constantly running out with other guys, constantly running out with other guys. Like, for example, when we first started dating, I would go to her house and I might bring her a bottle of wine thinking everything's cool. Bring her, I'd make her dinner, cook her dinner. I'd walk across town to bring her dinner like a boyfriend. How would she repay me? She would literally have another man that she was dating come pick her up just to sever the intimacy that me and her had. And she would ask me to leave. And she would have another boyfriend come pick her up because she had 3 or 4 boyfriends at all times. Why does this narcissistic female do this? She does it for narcissistic supply. Basically, narcissistic women, once they catch you in that web of lies and deceit, then they start devaluing you. That's what she's doing to me. She says, oh, great, I've got Steve locked down for narcissistic supply, so I can start abusing him now. I can start ignoring his phone calls. I can start ignoring his text in order to manipulate him next time. Maybe next time he'll give me the ride because he didn't want that 2-week silent treatment. So maybe next time he'll give me the ride, right? So it's all fucking manipulation, abuse to get me in, to get control of me. She's trying to control me through punishments. And that intermittent feedback where, 1 minute everything's fine and then I'm in the doghouse. 1 minute everything's fine, I'm in the doghouse. Like, for example, one day she came over, we had a great day. We cooked lunch together, we had a great day. And then I didn't see her again for like another 3 weeks. So that's that hot, cold behavior that you're going to see from both narcissist females and borderline females. They do this push-pull behavior. They're going to push you away when you start getting too close. And then when you start walking away, oh, come here, Jimmy, come here, and they want to kiss you. You know what I mean? So basically, guys, the reason why she can't retain a man like myself is because she has a major, major lack of empathy towards my feelings. And I'm not putting up with it. I'm not fucking putting up with it. I blocked this person. I told them, don't hit me up anymore. Me and her are done. We're not dating anymore. We're not going to associate anymore, because basically she just wants to put me as narcissistic supply, where she wants to use me for my resources. Even when she comes over, we don't have fun. She won't lay on my bed and watch a fucking movie with me. I'm not asking to fuck her, but it'd be nice if she could relax and fucking watch a movie with me, or sit and fucking watch TV with me, or fucking watch a show with me. When she came over, she's in the kitchen like the whole time. How is that fun for me when I'm trying to watch a movie or something and the girl I like is in the kitchen fucking eating a sandwich or on playing on her phone or something like that? That's why she can't retain a guy, because the truth is she really does hate men. She's a closet men hater. And that's why she fucking devalues me so much, because apparently the last guy that beat the shit out of her or whatever he did, I think she signed her death warrant for men, said, I'm not going to fucking respect men anymore. I'm not going to love men anymore. And I'm not going to let men get close to me. So what does this girl really do? She just meets up with random guys for dinner. And then, they pay for the dinner. That's narcissistic supply. And then what? She sucks their dick or fucks them or something for cash. I think she's actually probably getting paid for sex at this point, because her behavior don't make any fucking sense, right? Like, for example, she knows I care about her. She knows I wanted to be her loving boyfriend. What does she do? This week, she actually hits me up after ghosting me, since she had ghosted me on Thanksgiving. Hits me up out of the blue. Hey, what are you doing on Monday? Do you think you could give me a ride? It's like an hour and a half away from where I live. I'm like, I guess if it's my day off. And then she tells me, she didn't tell me this. Oh, yeah, just letting you know, the reason why I'm going there is because I'm going on a date with another guy. And you're just going to drop me off at the restaurant and then pick me up in 2 hours. And then we can go back to my house and hang out. As if that's going to be fun for me to just sit on a fucking couch and eat popcorn and while you shower after you just got fucked by some fucking loser. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be part of your fucking whore games. I blocked this person this week. They're out of my life. They blew their chance. They had a chance with me. I'm a great fucking guy. I mean, I am a great fucking guy. One of my last girlfriends told me I'm wonderful. She actually said that. She said, I'm a wonderful boyfriend. Very sweet, very loving, very caring. I'm actually amazing in bed. The last girl I fucked had 6 orgasms in one night. Had a threesome with 2 girls, and one girl had 6 orgasms in one night. So we fucked like all night. So I'm on point. So I know it's not me. I'm a great guy. Sexually I'm on point. I care about people. I do have empathy. I'm an empath. So that's what narcissist women are going to do. They seek out empaths like myself because we are so caring, because we are so loving, because we're willing to take, often we take our needs a back seat to the person we love's needs, right? But her asking me to take her, to drive her on this date, to this meet up with this guy, she said it was a 2-hour date, so she's going to have dinner and then get fucked after, and I'm supposed to be okay with it as the guy that wanted to be your boyfriend. This girl has no empathy towards my feelings. That's why she cannot keep a boyfriend. So if you're watching my video, that's the answer to your question. You told me at my house, she actually said this, quote unquote, I can get any guy I want, but I can't keep them. She actually said that to me at my house, a direct quote. I can get any guy I want, but I can't keep them. The reason why she can't keep any guy is because, one, she's not loyal. She constantly cheats on all the guys she's with. Like, for example, when I first met her, she told me she was dating 2 guys at once. Neither one of them knew about it. So that's an example why she can't keep a guy, because she's a serial cheater. Her. So I think that's why she started pushing guys away like me. Now she probably equates love with PTSD symptoms. So the closer I'm getting to her is signaling danger, is signaling PTSD responses. Jesus, my last boyfriend beat the fuck out of me, and he told me he loved me. He told me he wanted to be my boyfriend. So now guys like me are threatening to her. So to answer her question, why she can't retain a guy, that's why. A serious fucking lack of empathy. Disrespectful behaviors like asking me to take you out on a date when you know I wanted to be your boyfriend, when you know I had feelings for you, and you're just going to drag my feelings through the mud. That's why I've ended the relationship with this woman. I'm not doing it. I'm not being a backseat guy. I'm not going to just be fucking a friend. I don't need friends. I don't want friends, because what do friends usually do to you? They usually just use you. They usually just use you for stuff. Rides, money, place to stay. Usually that's how friends treat you, is they look at you as opportunity. That's why I'm very very careful who I allow in my life, because they say you're a friend doesn't mean they're actually your friend. They may be a closet enemy pretending to be your friend. Just to get your resources. So if this girl wants to devalue me so much, wants to put me in a friend zone, then she can go fuck herself. I don't want to be in a friend zone. I don't want to, I got into this whole thing because I cared about you. I wanted to date you. I wanted to be your boyfriend. I wanted to be loyal to you. I wanted to care about you. I wanted to hold you in my bed, cuddle, love you, be able to watch a movie with you. But this girl's an absolute fucking basket case. That's why she can't keep a guy. She's constantly cheating on her boyfriends, constantly being disrespectful, constantly ghosting behavior. Like I had only known her like 6 months, and she was constantly ghosting me, constantly refusing to answer my text messages, constantly refusing to answer my calls. This is why I've ended the relationship with this person. I'm looking for a loyal girl. That's what I want. I want a loyal fucking girl in my life, and this girl is the farthest thing from loyal. If you like videos like this, you can subscribe. Thank you guys for being subscribers. Am I a perfect person? No. You know, we've all faulted. We've all sinned against God. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. So am I a perfect person? No. I'm the first person. I will be the first person to admit I am not a perfect person by any means. If you like this video, you can subscribe, share it with a fellow friend. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time. Bye.